This is 7 News, the voice of the coast.
Tonight, a man charged with murder after a dispute over a caravan fire turns deadly.
A raging grass fire closes the Pacific Highway south of Taree.
I'm Daniel Gibson. Later on this news hour, Meta pulls the plug. Teens kicked off Facebook and Instagram. And exclusive inside access on day one of the second Ashes test in Brisbane.
7 News begins now.
Good evening. A 36-year-old man is facing a murder charge after a neighbourhood row turned deadly.
Scott Hamby was fatally shot in the head near Murwillumbah, while his cousin, Dean Dodds, was shot in the back. Let's go to Elise Holden, who's live for us now in Eungella, where roadblocks have just been removed 24 hours after that deadly shooting.
Nick, police are still searching for a handgun tonight and forensic officers are still collecting evidence at the scene.
A life taken on a quiet street in Eungella.
It concerned me, when I heard about it from one of my boss.
Elise Holden, 7 News.
And Elise, you've been led into that cordoned off area just a short time ago.
Nick, 2 vehicles have been towed from the scene. They'll be taken for forensic analysis for officers to obtain fingerprints and other materials that can provide them with further information. A handgun is yet to be located. Officers believe it's the only weapon involved in the incident. Police say there is no concern for public safety tonight. Nick.
Elise Holden reporting live in Eungella for us. Thank you.
Fire crews are battling to control a grass fire that's closed the Pacific Highway near Bulahdelah. Medina Wells joins us live now from Taree. And Medina, what do we know?
Maddie, a watch and act is in place for this fire south of the town. And residents along Mile River Road and Mile Creek Road are being warned to prepare to leave. Now, this fire is burning on both sides of the highway and is being pushed in a southwesterly direction by gusty winds. Light traffic's being diverted along the Buckets Way, but heavy vehicles will just have to wait it out. The highway is expected to be closed until later this evening.
Thanks for the update, Medina. Medina Wells reporting live for us tonight from Taree. Now we cross to Lily O'Brien for a look at all today's temperatures. And Lily, it was a very warm day across the region today.
It certainly was, guys. Blue skies for most of us, and it's expected to continue. Hello, everyone. I hope you managed to stay cool today. We certainly had plenty of sunshine for most of us. Was slightly gusty at times too, particularly around Coffs Harbour. Temperatures across the region, 32 degrees for Taree, Port Macquarie 28 degrees for you, and a warm one for Kempsey at 31. Those overnight temperatures are certainly warming up as well. Grafton 17 overnight and reaching 31 degrees during the day. Temperatures are expected to stay warm and a high fire danger rating is in place for some of us tomorrow and Saturday, including those in Foster, Port Macquarie and Coffs Harbour. But I'll be back with all those details very shortly, guys.
Thanks, Lily. We'll see you soon.
Kempsey's Christmas tree has been burned down in a suspected vandal attack. The community has been shocked by the destruction, but say it won't dull their festive spirit.
A terrible blow to Kempsey's Christmas cheer. Just after 11 o'clock last night, a newly installed Christmas tree went up in flames. Samantha Crowe, 7 News.
A community club in the Great Lakes has been forced to take extraordinary measures after being hit by a series of break-ins. Security has now been ramped up and the opening hours have been changed to protect their staff.
Staff are afraid to come to work, and some are even considering changing jobs after one of their colleagues was attacked. Medina Wells, 7 News.
With soaring temperatures, the community of Sawtell is banding together to save their public pool. While a plan to redevelop the site isn't set in stone, local swimmers say the pool is vital for everyone to enjoy.
Diving into the Sawtell pool. Casey Ranger, 7 News.
Well, up next in 7 News, teens get a first taste of life without social media.
And the school's taking a fresh approach in the classroom.
A little later on this news hour, Meta pulls the plug. Aussie teens locked out of their favourite social media sites ahead of the country's impending ban. Plus, Dr jailed for supplying ketamine to Friends star Matthew Perry. And more fireworks for New Year's Eve, and not just for Sydney Harbour.
Welcome back. The annual test in our schools that ranks reading, writing and maths has long had some critics, but some schools in Coffs Harbour are using NAPLAN to actually improve their approach to learning.
An approach to learning beyond sitting at a desk and listening, collaborating in the classroom.
Young teens are coming to terms with a life without social media. Instagram and Facebook are the first platforms to remove users under the age of 16 ahead of the nationwide ban on December 10.
A blunt message from the Prime Minister.
This is the law. We expect compliance.
New South Wales is sending a warning to residents about mosquito-borne viruses this summer. Mosquito numbers are expected to increase in the coming weeks, but using an insect repellent and long-sleeve clothes is the best way to avoid mosquito bites and disease.
Time of the year to go and check windows and doors for any holes in the normal netting and make sure that those are repaired, and remove any breeding sites that may be in the backyard.
But you don't need to worry, there is a free vaccine offered for Japanese encephalitis in high-risk areas, including most LGAs in our region.
Still to come in 7 News, a karting coup for the Coffs Coast.
And thousands of players hit Port Macquarie for the State Cup.
More than 6,000 athletes, spectators and officials are arriving in Port Macquarie for the Touch Football State Cup. The event set to bring millions of dollars into the local economy.
It's one of the region's premier sporting events, and today the Senior State Cup was launched in Port Macquarie ahead of tomorrow's first day of play.
And in another sporting coup for Coffs Harbour, the city will host the opening round of the Australian Kart Championships in 2026. Competitors will hit the CEX Raceway between March 13 and 15 to kickstart their campaigns on the national circuit. Now, there will be a third consecutive year the Coffs Harbour has hosted a round of this type of competition. Will it be beach weather? Lily is back in just a moment and she'll take a look at your local forecast.
In your national news now, just minutes away, Meta begins removing underage users from its platforms. Plus, Matthew Perry's killer doctor jailed. And the official slogan for Brisbane 2032 Olympics has been revealed. See more soon.
Hello everyone, let's have a look at the forecast. A high pressure system has shifted across, is keeping conditions warm and stable. Parts of our region are likely to see temperatures in the high 30s and low 40s across the next few days. And with that, a high fire danger rating is in place for many tomorrow. This includes Forster, Port Macquarie and Coffs Harbour. Rainfall over the next 7 days will, as you can see, sitting predominantly along our coastline. We're expecting to see most of our rainfall in one hit on Sunday. In fact, some of us may see up to 20 millimetres. Let's take a look at tomorrow though. Partly cloudy skies and hot conditions as well. Heatwave warnings are in place for most of the coastline and on Sunday as well. Hopefully we get our temperatures. Here we go. 28 degrees for Dorrigo, Forster 33 degrees for you, and some warmer mornings as well. 16 degrees overnight for Port Macquarie, 18 for Coffs Harbour, so certainly makes it easier to get up in the morning. On the waters tomorrow, seas are around 2 metres for the Byron and Coffs coast and swells around the 1 metre mark as well. Much the same for the rest of us. We are expecting to see some strong winds here as well, but warnings have been put in place for the Macquarie and Hunter waters. Saturday is looking like a very warm day ahead. High fire danger ratings are in place for the southern parts of our coastline. Top of 35 degrees in Kempsey and Forster, 36 degrees for you. It's keeping hot for everyone else as well. 32 degrees for Casino and Coffs Harbour as well. Sunday is looking like a high chance of showers and possible thunderstorms as well. We are expecting to see a little bit of sunshine, but not too much. 31 degrees for Kempsey. We're expecting that to be fairly consistent for everyone else as well. 32 degrees for Casino. So certainly seems like summer is in full force, guys.
It certainly is. The beach is a place to be. Lily, thank you.
And that's your local news for tonight. Thanks for your company.
We'll have more details on the deadly shooting in northern New South Wales up next with Dan. From us, have a great night and we'll see you tomorrow.